knitted sweater and baby outfit. There's also pants and, excuse me a second, cap and booties. And these are made by Cecilia in Kenya. Cecilia lives in one of the biggest and poorest slums in all of Africa, Kibera slum of Nairobi. And she's 23 years old. And 2 years ago, she entered a business plan competition and won. And she won $200. So she bought her first knitting machine, baby outfits, knit scarves. And I'm really proud of her. She's going after the private school market to knit their sweaters for the private schools. So I bought a bunch of her scarves and some of the baby outfits and brought back, and I sell them. So of course it's the first time her products have been sold outside of Kenya. So she's very excited by that. I work with a woman named Sunflower in Beijing, China, and I get a lot of pearls from Sunflower, and it's really been amazing. I've been doing this for 3 years, and she was one of my first vendors. And it's really amazing to watch how her business has grown and how I've had a hand in that with all of my customers here in the US. So this is a 5-strand white pearls. I buy unique, very unique things from Sunflower, and she's always excited to show me her new designs. This is a scarf made by women in Afghanistan. I have these in all colors. They're very proud to say that no machine has ever touched their work. This is all done by hand. And they work primarily with women in the rural areas. And some of the business is called Kandahar Treasures. And some of the stitches that I have, after the war with Russia and the Taliban taking over, and then the US coming in to drive out the Taliban, after all of that, for example, one stitch I have, they found the remnants of the cloth, but they were not able to find anybody who knew how to do this stitch. So they went almost like door to door to find other remnants of this cloth. They took it apart to figure out the stitch and then are reteaching it, so it's something that's not lost. But the scarves, and then I've got some jewelry cases and stuff from them, they are just gorgeous, and it's hard to believe that it's all done by hand. This is a grass product. It's a grass basket and coasters and hot mat and little basket that's done by Gone Rural in Swaziland. Swaziland is a small country near South Africa. It has the highest rate of HIV infection in the world. And Gone Rural works with 300 rural women to give them work to do. And they are predominantly grandmothers, because that whole middle generation there has died from AIDS. So it's grandmothers raising their grandchildren. And they're doing this work so they can afford the book fees and school uniform fees to send their children to school. So it's a very heartwarming story. Lots and lots of quality control, so they're absolutely excellent products. I do have a great affinity for Africa, and I do have a lot of products from Africa. This is a beaded necklace from South Africa and Lesotho. Women there that do beading do this. I've got this with multicolored beads as well as the black and white. So these are just a few of the examples of what I sell. The most fun part of my job, of course, is the shopping and the buying, because the women, their faces just light up that they're selling their products and that they're... So I really want to support women who have businesses and help them grow their business. Some of the groups that I work with do work with the more impoverished women and work on the micro loan level as well, and that's great. But I want to make sure that this is actually helping a woman grow a business. Yeah.
I think it's so awesome what you're doing, Mary. It's
Thank you.
Very heartwarming, and I can see that you're very passionate.
Oh, I am. I just love working with these women. Through the communication seminars, my primary goal is to get women to let their voices be heard. Mm-hmm. And I see it from the Dust carries that on, because their voices are being heard through the work that they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Great. And so, Mary, if they want to buy some of your products and know more information, or maybe even be distributors, how can they get a hold of you?
They can go to the website, upfromthedust.com. And that's a great way, and all my contact information is there to reach me, and then you can see all the products that we have. It would be upfromthedust.com. And they can write me at mary@maryschnack.com. Send me an email there as well.
Okay, great, Mary. I really enjoyed hearing your story
Thank you.
and letting you share yours, because to me that inspires me. So I give thanks for you for that.
Well, thank you.